Judah.
Don't turn. Don't even blink. Oh, that was sick.
That was the stupidest shot I've ever seen. This doc is gonna be a cinematic masterpiece.
This doc is gonna be #1 trending on iTunes movie charts.
#1
Because
trending.
this is about to be a movie.
Yeah, we started walking the course, and then August and Judah and yeah, they're all being negative about last year because it was like this last year.
It was kind of, I was coming off like 4 of not terrible, but not my best races for sure.
Sit down. Dump the trail mix. Not dump the trail mix, like set it down. Okay, focus, Jude.
Yeah. Am I starting right now?
Huh?
Am I just going when I'm ready?
Sure, yeah.
All right, so
Don't look at the camera. Look at me. You're looking at me.
Okay. I kind of indirectly went into summer training.
For season training, I really didn't. I mean, summer training, I didn't really train much. I only ran with the guys one time. It was sprints, and it probably was the hardest sprint I've ever done.
Summer training. I didn't really do that. I did sprints one time, and that was kind of boring. It wasn't fun. Because, sprints.
After state track, I took a week off, and then I started building up. I think I started at like 30 miles a week and just kept building up from there.
It wasn't going super great for me because I was still struggling with like some injury stuff and my ribs were giving me breathing issues.
So summer practice, I didn't really do much of that. I did one tempo doggy, and that's pretty much it. I think I did a sprint day with you and Judah.
Man, yeah, I didn't really do much. I didn't really run. I kind of told August I ran, but I really didn't.
Yeah, so summer training was a good time. Tried to get as many people out with us as I could.
Captain's practice, did a lot of games. I'm kind of sad that I missed the baseball day, but
Then we did captain's practice. Did we do captain's practice? No, not really.
We didn't really go to that as much as we probably should have. And by we, I mean me and Judah.
Captain's practice was a blast. I don't remember a single time we actually ran for captain's practice rather than playing this tennis ball in the trash can. That was the best.
We actually just did what we were doing and occasionally popped in for, what's the game called?
Utbutt.
Utbutt.
Utbutt. What's it stand for? I don't know. Ultimate throw.
Tennis.
Hold on. UTT.
Yeah.
So ultimate throw tennis ball upon the trash.
Upon the trash.
Well, because if it was in the trash, it'd be utbit, which just sounds stupid.
Oh,
Utbutt sounds better. So yeah. So there's garbage can on this side, garbage can on this side. They're both face down. So it's open right here. People are going at it. It's like ultimate frisbee with the tennis ball. You're just throwing it back and forth, trying to get into the garbage cans. So it's a very fun game.
That's about all we did for captains. Don't want to do see this, but
We're gonna watch
real practice. That was really fun. Every day, everybody was just happy. There was a lot of arguments with Augie and Judah.
Hey, coach. Do you see August formed on the last 100? She's horrible. He needs to do more strides.
She recorded us.
Me?
It was like a married couple. I'm telling you. Like, you know that scene from Dumb and Dumber where they're like in the puppy dog van and they're like going back and forth.
No wish I
And the guys in the middle.
Dumb and Dumber.
It was weird because I haven't ran in a while, so it kind of sucked, but
We had like a really hard first week.
Because I remember tempoing like the second day with August and his summer running crew, and I couldn't keep up.
Yeah, and Grayson and Jackson stuck with us as long as they could, and then they fell off. Xander, I don't even know if he was with us at all. So it was basically just me and Judah the entire time.
Yeah, that ended, and then we had real practice, which real practice was good. I always feel like we start real practice too late, because Maple Lake's after 6 days or something of normal practice?
It's 2 weeks.
2 weeks, never mind. I'm just not ready for it, I guess.
We trained for a few weeks. We got into our first meet, Maple Lake.
Down. In. Yep.
Maple Lake.
That was perfect.
Get up to the line, the gun goes off, and right away, Xander and holding forwards number 1 book it. Probably full on sprinting for the first 100 to 200 meters. While Xander fell back a little bit, it gave me some time to slowly move up to the front, along with Rockford's number 1. Me and Rockford's number 1 were just kind of chasing down, holding forward. Eventually we caught up. It was kind of just us 3 for the entirety of the race.
Good job, Judah. Keep it going, man. Doing great. Doing great.
It was just us 3. And then we hit that big hill towards the end. It's probably like, 400 meters out? I'm like, okay, this is where I gotta make my move. So up the hill, I push as hard as I can. I brake, holding forwards number 1. I create a little bit of a gap, but it wasn't too big. And then I'd say with probably 200 to 300 meters left, Rockford's ahead of me. And in my head, I'm like, okay, I don't know if I can win this just because I feel really tired. But we get to that final turn, and I just decide I'm gonna stop breathing and run as fast as I can. Huge confident booster to start the season.
Maple Lake went relatively good. I think it was surprisingly, I figured we would just suck, because it usually takes a second for people who have not been running during the summer to actually do well, but I think everyone raced relatively well.
I thought it was going pretty bad because
He started off really fast.
I felt pretty horrible the second half of the race.
I think he was first or second for the first 800.
And so that one, I wasn't too upset about that one.
I had never run that course before. It was my first time running the 5K course, and I way underestimated it. The hills didn't seem so bad on our warm-up jog / walk. Yeah, we did a weird warm-up that day.
On the warm-up rock, people started getting mad because we were being late or getting late. And then August was the only one who had his running shoes on, but they weren't his actual pre-running shoes. They were his old pre-running shoes. So they were blue, not his maroon ones that he got.
They were beat, but I don't know why I was wearing it. That was fun too.
I think I did my warm-up in my works.
Yeah. We lost a couple people in the process. Judah was a couple feet behind us. Isaac, I think, came later. Anton was
Off the grid.
Anton showed up probably 10 or 15 minutes later. We were already doing our dynamics.
So then we had to do our warm-up run in Crocs and sandals because we didn't plan well because Judah wanted to take more time than he needed to take. It was faster than I normally ran. And it was my first 5K at Maple Lake. And I did not know that there was that many hills. But we got to run over a bridge. That was pretty cool.
That was the first meet of the year. Everybody was pretty fresh feeling. We all did pretty good. I think Augie took first that meet. I think that was the only meet he took first.
How many meets did you take first then?
I took first mentally every race.
Yeah, but then I got excited for some reason after that race because I liked it for some reason. And then I wanted to run it again. Or, no. I was excited for another race, so I had to wait an entire, week.
Our second meet,
Rockford.
Rockford. I gotta think about this one.
We headed over to Rockford, where I'd say I didn't have that great of a race. I'd be happy if I broke 17. I ran a 17:05. Judah finished 7 seconds behind me, and I think that's what made me more mad than anything, is because he was so close to me.
Rockford's weird because I was actually like mad after that race, and in retrospect I should not have been, because I kind of had like, since I had run during the summer, I kind of forgot that you actually improve as the season goes on. So I was like, 17:12, I feel like I ran that great, and I thought I was gonna get like sub 17 or something, because that was my goal coming in.
Xander started out really fast again. I kind of ran with him for the first 1.5 miles, 2 miles, and then he started slowing down.
It was too big, elite, rounded. I was running that race and it kind of hurt because, again, races hurt.
But it was actually a really good race. I wish I would have let go of the time piece of it. I placed pretty well.
Yeah, because I remember you were like whining right after.
After what?
Rockford.
17:55.
Yeah, because you ran 56 at Rockford.
Yeah, yeah.
You were like,
Oh, because the clock, it said 17:54 on it. It was 2 seconds ahead.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought I did PR. You ran a 21:10.
at
Yeah.
Rockford.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, then we went to Annandale. We were supposed to tempo. Me, it was more, I tempoed, but it was really fast.
Annandale, that was a brand new course for us, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was a really fun course, actually.
I like this one. They had trophies, but I didn't get one because I'm not fast enough. But
We showed up, and I look at the award table, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's like 100 million trophies. It was a good tempo, it was just really fast. I missed the trophy spot by 2-3 places maybe, but only like 15 seconds, so that really sucked.
it was super flat, and it was really weird because there was like flowers everywhere. No, that's not true. There was not flowers everywhere. Cotton. There's cotton everywhere. No, that's not right either. What is the plant? That's like.
Why does it matter? Talk about the race.
Yeah, I had a protein bar like 20 minutes before the race, which I realized was a bad idea because my stomach really started to hurt. And that was the first race we tempoed, so that was a little better.
Oh, that was the tempo. That was a great race. That was really fun. Anton tripping it made the spirits great. It was awesome.
And then Anton started heckling Sal Worth.
I was just telling him, like, I'm gonna see you at the end of the finish line. I'll be holding your ribbon out for you too. I really got into his head.
Anton did not get his house said. Don't listen to him.
Because I don't think he won that race.
He definitely did.
He definitely didn't.
He did too.
There's no way.
Annandale was in contention for one of the most fun meets of the year, probably because I tempoed way too slow and I ran like 18:30 or something. But we had fun. I liked running with Jackson and Xander.
So me, Xander, and Judah ran the entire thing together. We were on pace for like the first mile. I think we were gonna go like 18 flat, but then Xander started slowing down a lot, so we just stuck with him. But we were going in the final stretch. I think we had probably 10-20 meters left, and I turn around and I give Judah the peace sign, and I kind of just bolt through the finish line. And that was the only race this year that Judah didn't get second.
Yeah. Yeah, I was the fourth runner on the team. It was a good time. It's interesting that I had the most fun when I was the fourth best runner on the team. I think that says a lot.
I remember I saw a beaver. No, a squirrel. A squirrel. I saw a squirrel while I was running up the tree, and that's what I remember.
The crowd loved it. It was really funny.
Yeah.
It's a great way to finish off a fun race. I'm really excited to run that. I hope we don't tempo that next year. It's gonna be a fun course to run. Probably a PR course.
After that was NLS. Yeah. NLS the first time was great.
I love New London every single year. It's so fun. I get to see all the boys, like Nate and Walker and Harper. And did get in trouble a few times. You can cut that part out. I never got in trouble. I never got in trouble.
New London.
The first time.
Oh! I hated this one. This was terrible. I thought I was gonna die like 4 times.
That, I think, might have been my worst race of the season, by far.
No, it was really hot. It was like 85.
Really hot. It was probably like definitely in the 80s.
Grayson. There you go, man. There you go. There you go. Job, guys. Job, Lynch. Job, Grayson. Job, Anton. Job, Isaac.
Yeah, I felt decent for the first chunk, and then it was like the start of the second lap. Judah caught up to me. Judah ended up racing extremely well.
I think I ran my PR mile, first mile of that race. I stuck right behind Judah. It was like a 5:20. It was my PR at the time. It was like a 5:20 something. And I just slowed way up after that.
Grayson. Stay with him, Grayson. Come on, get two go. Make your move now. Make your move. Good job, Jackson. Looking strong. Good job, Xander. All right, start picking people off. Grayson, here we go.
Last 470, I thought I was gonna throw up, and then I like started looking like a freaking goblin. I was like,
A what?
a goblin. I was running like a goblin because I was so like, I was like, and then I finished the race, and then I was like, okay, that was horrible. No, sorry. Yes, it was horrible. I said that was very horrible, and then I went back to camp and laid there for like 20 minutes.
My kick was phenomenal. That's all I remember about that race. I got like 8 people in the last 400 or something. So that was really good, especially since I've historically had a pretty terrible kick.
That was kind of the start of the downhill of the season. Pretty sure I collapsed after that race. Yeah, so it wasn't ideal. Then after that we went to Melrose. Melrose, we tempoed again.
That's one with all the windy curves in it, right?
It's a slow course because it's a lot of just like back and forth.
I hate that course.
I just hate it because it's like a snake. You like get up to it and then like goes back, and then goes back up, and then goes back, go back up, and then you finish. So it's like taking too long to get to the point. Let's just say it was a lot slower than my last tempo.
That day, I threw up all over Mrs. Gus' classroom. It was nasty, dude. Those mini corn dogs got to me. It was gross.
Melrose was fun. It was a little harder, and I feel were we like really surprised by how slow our time was?
Yeah, we were slower than what we were going for.
Yeah.
But it was like 30 seconds.
Still good.
I got to use one of Coach's fancy watches that it showed me my tempo-ish time thing.
I like the chocolate milk. That's all. That's all I really remember about Melrose every year.
Oh yes, the chocolate milk every year. Stony Creek Dairy. Julie brings that for us, and that's really good. That's all that Melrose is your chocolate milk. Mm-hmm.
Sit back in your chair.
Why did we race Glencoe so hard?
Good question. Oh, we were going for the dub.
Oh yeah.
And then Glencoe, I thought I was okay. After puking, it was like 2 days later.
Glencoe is kind of a nice course. It's pretty flat. You get to finish on the track, and it was hot that day. Yeah, I puked a lot. I think that's the only race I've ever puked at.
Went in, felt really good. Judah and I started out in the front pack. DC's number one kind of just separated himself and took an easy dub. Meanwhile, Judah and I are fighting.
Who was that kid who got second?
I don't even know. He had the Brooks PR socks. That's all I remember.
Yes, that's all I remember.
All the way up to his knees.
Go, Jackson.
I knew there wasn't gonna be that many people there, and our goal was to beat DC at that one, right?
It was a race between us and DC for the team champions, and the winners get a plaque, and we really wanted that plaque.
We were like all excited to do this because we were gonna beat DC, or so we thought.
Everyone ran pretty well except my favorite little ginger, Jackson Smith. What a guy. Sold the entire meet for us.
Fast forward, back in time a day, Jackson had a little oopsie at school and threw up everywhere because he ate some bagels or something like that. So then he went home the day before, and then he came back to school, and he thought he was chilling, like he was gonna race good.
I get through the race, probably a mile and a half in, and I could not finish. I felt like I was gonna throw up everywhere.
And I think something that helped push me during that race was I saw Jackson go down because he had just had the stomach flu, and he ended up throwing up on the side of the course, so I knew I had to kick it up a notch.
Strong finish, guys. Strong finish. Here we go. Here we go.
Into the track, Brooks Sock Kid and Judah kind of just took off, and that day was also really hot. And I did not have the energy to kick, so I finished probably a solid 50 to 75 meters behind Judah, where Judah sadly did not outkick the Brooks PR Sock Kid.
I'm coming across the finish line. I'm dead inside. I mean, this race was so painful just because I was like partially sick and I felt like I was running super fast, but I was not. I placed good in this race because I happened to have a really nice teammate who had an even worse race than me. So I still got like third, which was kind of the best I could.
Yep, you got him.
If you'd have ran with me, we would have beat them. So that started the beef that they never knew we had with them.
Yeah, came across that line. You know when you walk in the door after school and you just step on your other heel to get the first shoe off and then you just flop the other one off? I tried to do that with a pair of spikes.
Stop looking at the camera.
I tried to do that with a pair of spikes that I had laced super tight. It did not go well. It ripped my foam. It was awful. I raced in them. No, wait. I went home, called up Arnold, my boy Arnold, you know? Great guy. Nike Tech definitely was not named Arnold. It was probably from a foreign country. But he helped me regardless, and I got sent a new pair of spikes. But I still had to race Collinwood in those, and it went pretty good. I just, like, hot glued them or something. I don't even remember.
DC, Collinwood, baby. The funnest course in cross country. Because you get to finish going up a hill, and you start going up a hill. So it's like a win-win.
DC, I got my hair cut. So I had like a buzz cut. Or it was a buzz cut mullet, so it was a bullet.
I like DC. I thought I was gonna like die at the start. No. Sorry. Let me start over. DC. It's a good race.
DC was really fun. You go when you start that, Gary, you go up the hill and you go right down and do a right-hand turn. And I was very surprised because going into that turn, I was last on the team.
That was the probably most interesting start I've ever been a part of. We went up that hill right at the start. We go down the hill, we take a quick right. I turn the right and I look to my left. Anton's just chilling next to me.
Yep, I started out with Sal. Remember that? Way up there, you're like, Anton, what are you doing up here? I don't know. I don't know what I was doing up there.
Anton?
At the start, but when we were warming up, I felt great. I don't know why, but I did. And as soon as we started, gun went off. And I started running.
Yeah, great, Sid.
After like 450 meters, we were by a ton of actual cotton this time. And you know what really motivated me was Xander singing some song about cotton. And it was really like, got me going good.
Xander.
Collinwood was an interesting race for me because it was halfway through and my spikes had been like rubbing on my heel the entire race and it was starting to really hurt.
Xander passed me after like a mile of me being ahead of him, but he didn't have his shoe on.
So I ended up actually taking them off about halfway through my race and running the second half of my race with one shoe. And my foot kind of hurt after that because Collinwood's a really rocky course.
This is where we start taking a slight downhill turn. This was when I was sick.
I was in a decent spot the entire race. I'd say I was halfway through the second lap is when like two people passed me. And then we're going into the finish and I got a Delano kid and Judah. And then we go up the hill and then the Delano kid, he starts out kicking me. And I'm like, okay, there's no way because I'm pretty sure he was a freshman. I knew that. There's no way I'm getting out kicked by a freshman.
Go, Carson, dig, baby, dig! Go, Carson, dig!
So we get up towards that hill, or towards the top of that hill, and he starts surging while I'm surging. And then I slow down a little bit to make him think, oh, he just gave up. And then I quickly sprinted past him at the finish line, outleaned him. So got, I don't remember what place I got, but beat him. Judah was right behind.
I think he was 7th.
Yeah, I think I got 7th. Yep. I got 7th. Judah got 9th.
But Collinwood went okay. It went better than Glencoe, but not by much. Tough course to not have a good race on. I was just feeling shot after the first mile just because it's so hilly. And kind of just holding on for the next 10 minutes.
I didn't even finish Collinwood, did I? No. Yeah, my arm cramped up on like, I think it was start of the back loop.
There you go, Jackson. Got one on your heels, man. Got one on your heels.
Like 400 meters from the finish, it's like 17:10 or something. No. 17 like 45 or something. Yeah. So then I started running like faster, and then the hill. Then I started slowing down because I thought I was gonna die. And then I started running faster again. And then I PR'd, which was pretty nice. So I liked that race because that was pretty good. That was fun. I didn't get an award though. But, you know, it's okay. Okay, what's next? Oh, Litchfield. You're not ready for this one, Doc. I popped off here.
Litch was so much fun this year. Everybody just ran so good.
Litchfield home was really fun because we're at home, and it's definitely the flattest and fastest course that we've probably been on.
Isaac really motivated me with his 2-week-old expired lemonade, an entire mega bar that he drank like 20 minutes before the race.
Drank a mega bar.
Ate a mega bar. Sorry. Gosh.
That person broke that flag, and everybody was confused about that, why she broke it.
I don't
Oh yeah, it was
that
like
girl.
some like girls, and they were just like, weren't they trying to go over it, or like just like they hit it like jokingly,
Yeah.
and it broke, like it just completely snapped.
Yeah.
We get to our home meet. We want to beat DC again. So we go in. Start off pretty quick. Our course is a fast course. There's like one tiny hill, I think, and that's like it.
There you go, Lit. Job, August. Stay with that pack, man. Stay with that pack. Job, Judah. Job, Jackson. Good job, guys. Job, Dan. Job, Grayson. Job, August. Kick it down, August! Kick it down, go get him! Go get him! Go get him!
I ran a 16:30 something. Jude ran 16:50. Both of us broke 17 for the first time.
I beat the season goal, and the entire team ran super well. So, I mean, I think that kind of inflated my perspective of what a good race it was, even though in reality I did not run that great.
I was following pretty closely behind Judah. I PR'd my mile again that day. Actually, I PR'd my mile, 2 mile, and 5K that day.
What'd you run for the mile?
I think that mile was like a 5:15 or 5:10 or something like that. Well, I ran a 17,
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
16 there. What did I run there?
17-16.
Almost right.
The start of the race, I started zooming. And then I just kept zooming like the whole time. And then I PR'd somehow by like an entire minute. 17:47.01, no, 0.1. It kind of popped off, and we still got 8th, even though top 5 were under 18.
You gotta get him! You gotta get him! Go! Finish! Come on!
All of us except for Xander PR'd, but Xander got a season best, which was just fine. We ended up beating DC by quite a bit, I believe. I think we cooked them, and that was huge for us because like, okay, we can beat DC, so now that probably means we can probably beat Holdingford if we really want to.
It's too many kids who are on like steroids or something like that.
That is not accurate.
Fine. Too many kids that are private schools, and they come from out of country to run in Litchfield.
That is also incorrect.
Homeschool kids that they get together.
That
So
is
that they're
all.
good.
There were none of those teams at our meet. Home meet or
Okay,
Cathedral.
schools that have 40,000 plus people,
I think that's probably exaggeration.
20,000 plus people.
Cathedral.
Okay. I was confused for a second. Cathedral.
Cathedral was really the test to see if it's even possible to beat Holdingford to make it to state. Our 1 and 2 and Holdingford's 1 and 2, where for either team, if the number 1 has a bad race and the number 2 has a good race, they're going to beat them. Out of us 4, any of us could have beat the other.
So we went to the start line. We thought we were good till disaster struck. We were still put on our spikes and they started like lining up. And we were like, oh no, what shall we ever do?
None of us were prepared.
Because Judah and Grayson tend to take long putting their spikes on, which not sure why.
It's my long favorite routine.
We went out and did our leg swings really quick. I like rushed to tie my spike and I went like that and must have untied. Then we went off without a full warm up and I lost my shoe.
We're like in the final 25 meters, it's a full-on sprint fest. And I remember I'm ahead of Judah. Judah's not far behind me. I'm trying to outkick Holdingford's number 1, and then out of nowhere, Holdingford's number 2 outleaned both of us. So it ended up going Holdingford's number 2, Holdingford's number 1, me, and then our number 2, Judah. It wasn't a great start to the end of the race because we were already losing to Holdingford.
I got a really good time. I almost beat Jackson. I was like 2 seconds behind him. It was 17:25, which is my current PR, I believe. 17:15. Oh, 17:15 actually.
That was a fun race. I got 9th. Second, we lost to Sartell by like 3 points. Who would have won if Grayson would have lost his shoe?
Yeah, that's who it was. Grayson lost his shoe. Oh my god. Oh, like
That's
And there's a lot of gravel and it really hurt. Yeah, I still got like 18 flat though, but still, it hurt really bad. My foot, I had like a blister and a bruise after that for like 3 weeks. But we beat Holdingford by like 20 points.
We beat Holdingford, which gave us a lot of confidence for state. They were pretty much our number 1 competition for that.
We ended up only losing the meet by 3 points to Sartell, which Sartell is a huge school, and we did not think we were going to be anywhere close to them.
After Cathedral, had a couple weeks off, section team practice. Conference, never mind. Wow. It's only been 4 weeks, I've already just lost. Conference.
New London Spicer for conference. Was that the last time we were there?
yeah.
Yeah, that was a really fun race. I kind of got into some trouble there. So while everyone was on the warm-up run, I was playing Madden. And then we got back, and then I was like, oh, where is everyone? But hey, I still started with you guys. I was still there for warm-ups. Faster than Isaac ever was.
We did one of those videos, like the TikTok things, where they go like,
This is Grayson Swenson. This is me before my race.
But we get to conference, and everything's super good. Spirits are high. Something is bound to go wrong. And something did go wrong.
After Cathedral is sections?
Conference.
Oh, conference. I hate conference.
So I go out pretty fast. I think I'm leading the race for maybe 400, 800 meters.
No, that one was bad too. I can't even lie. So what happened was I went up slow because that was my plan for the race. I was just gonna go out slow and see if I could get better from there.
And then the entirety of the race was just DC's number 1, Annandale's 1 and 2, and then Rockford's 1 and 2, and then me.
Go that pack, buddy. Go that pack.
I was sticking with Rockford's 2 for the entire race. Nobody passed me, I didn't pass him. It was kind of just stick on him and let him race for me.
And then we got to about probably the mile and a half mark. And he started speeding up a little bit. I tried speeding up with him. Feel this like sharp pain in my calf.
I think it mostly worked, but I needed to pick it up a little sooner than I did. And what I kinda ended up doing was, I was like 30 seconds back of this Rockford kid that I usually beat. So, at the time it was like 50 meters. I maybe could have closed the gap, but I doubt it. So I just stuck on everyone else, and I'm like, I'm not gonna go get him, but I'm gonna get everybody else.
Jackson was like, no, while holding his calf, die, but.
So I ended up finishing really well. I was really proud because it was back at New London. So a lot of PTSD, but I overcame the PTSD, got all conference, ran a 16:52 on that course, which was huge for me because I ran a minute slower earlier in the season.
So I just stuck in this pack of like 5 people, saved it all at the end, and just outkicked everyone, which it didn't result in a great time, but, you know, kind of did what I needed to do.
Got all conference.
Yes, got all conference, which is good.
I kind of cooked because I got 3rd on our team. Because Jackson was like in hardcore pain from something that I didn't know at the time. And Xander just ran bad, I think.
Get him, Xander, get him here!
I wasn't feeling my fastest leading up to conference, and I ended up like having breathing trouble in the middle of the race again. It had been a while since that had happened to me, so it kind of threw me off and made me not race very fast.
So I slow down and I'm like hardly running for the most of the race. And then, I don't know, like a switch flicks inside of me for like the last half mile and I just book it. I tried to catch up to Xander, but I didn't. So I strained my calf, whatever, like an 18:53 or something there. It was bad.
18:38. So,
I mean, 18:38 on a strained calf is pretty good.
Oh yeah, what'd I get?
19:47.
Wow. I'm surprised. That surprises me.
but we ended up losing to Annandale. We ended up losing to DC again, which it was Jackson's fault again. I was fine with how I raced. Judah was fine with how he raced. We were both pretty confident individually going into sections, but we really wanted the team qualification, which we didn't know how it was going to go with Jackson.
Sections. I'll just take you through my whole day. I wake up and I look in the mirror. I wake up. I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh yeah. And I was ready to race. I had my honeycomb like I do on daily. Yeah, I got all dressed up nice and stuff for the sections. Obviously, I wore my button up, my dad's button up actually, because I don't own one for some reason. I got August's pants that he had for homecoming on, and then I wore my dad's belt, because again, I don't know why I don't own nice clothes, but I wore my dad's, or it was August's belt. It could have been either, or I didn't wear a belt. No, I wore a belt. Anyway, and then I threw on the black and white Grimace 3s that I have, and I was looking fresh. Got into school, and then I saw Jackson wearing a tie, and I saw August wearing a tie, blue one to be exact, I think.
We get to the day of sections, and I asked Jackson, I'm like, Jackson, how you feeling? He's like, oh man, I feel great. On the team side, we knew Northwest Nighthawks were probably gonna be the #1 team just because they also had a really deep team this year, and we did not. Then it was gonna be between us and Holdingford, and then we also found out Pine City was also gonna be there, like up in the mix, because I think Pine City barely lost to Holdingford at their conference.
Yeah, we were ready. So I go to choir, had a little singing session with Mr. Green, and obviously all the other people in there, but basically just me and Mr. Green. I go to Cato science class. I believe we took a test. I think I failed that test. I go to gym class and we were playing. Hold on, let me think.
The day of sections, all we're thinking about is the race. Who cares about school at that point? It's just, can we go to state or not?
Oh, it was tennis. We played tennis. I think. 4th hour was percussion. We had a jolly good time in percussion. And then after that, it was time to dip. So I grabbed my chicken and my rice, and my shoes, in my Walmart bag, and I went to the microwave.
We load the buses. I feel pretty decent. Oh, it was really nice because like I got to sleep a little bit on the bus ride because it's like a 2-hour bus ride. Yeah, I'd say.
But like, it was just good vibes the whole way up. And that's a long drive. I mean, that was a long drive.
I got to sleep a little bit, and then like halfway we got out and stretched, which was really nice because we didn't do that last year, and we probably should have.
Oh God, I don't remember who it was. I think it was Isaac, but he kept playing something on the speaker.
Oh, it was Fiend.
Yes, it was Fiend over and over. That was quite annoying.
Ever since I started getting braids from Calla, I started running like a minute faster. So I don't know what that's about. Anyway, I got those, and then we arrived at the Hinckley.
When we got off, we were like one of the first teams there. I got to use the porta potty. The first person to use any of the porta potties, to my knowledge, which was
Huge.
we go up on our walk of the course just to see what it's looking like.
I think everyone was just anxious to run, and it was kind of like a rainy, misty day, a little cold. Actually, it was kind of cold.
And it was kind of gloomy, but we always had the sight of the casino in the background, so it was like, yeah, okay. It was like we can go gamble there if we want to, actually.
And then like about halfway through, it starts misting. And it's already like cloudy and a little bit cold, which is what it was like last year, but last year it was raining, and this year it starts misting.
Yeah, we started walking the course, and then August and Judah and they're all being negative about last year because there's like this last year. And then we went back to the tent and we played some more Brawl Stars just laying on the ground.
Like we did play quite a bit of Brawl Stars before the race. I carried Grayson and Isaac.
And then we won.
Who sold in those games?
Isaac.
No.
You.
Nope.
Judah.
Judah was not playing. It was
There's
trios.
nobody else playing, so it's like.
It was trios. It was me, you, Isaac. Who was it?
Probably you.
Nope.
Or Isaac.
Nope.
Wasn't me, because like I have 7 maxed out brawlers.
That is. Do you even have one?
No, I do not have one. I'm working down it. I don't even have a level 10.
Okay, let's go.
We went on a warm-up run and I wore my cargo pants. Bad idea. Those things cannot stay up when you run. So it was like, they're like slipping. It's okay though, because I had shorts on under, but you know.
I guess we went on our warm-up run, and Coach got us kind of ready to go best she could. And and it was kind of all on us. Everybody had to do their own part to make sure we got to where we wanted to. And
Okay, yeah, but then after we went to the starting line like 40 minutes before we were technically supposed to be there. No, 20 minutes before we were supposed to be there, 40 minutes before the race started. Because we didn't want to be late like we were at Cathedral. Because we wanted to get our good warm-up in.
It's in my head, I'm still like, okay, I don't know how Jackson's gonna do, and Xander's kind of a roller coaster of a racer, so I don't know how he's gonna do either. Jackson says he still feels fine. Xander has a good mentality, which when he has a good mentality, he has a good race. So it's weird how that works.
I was really ready to run sections. I prepared myself probably the entire week leading up to it.
And then I started giving the Miracle on Ice speech, and then Judah got mad because he needed to actually lock in now because it was close to race time. So then I was like, what the heck, Judah? You were literally goofing off 30 seconds ago. And I was like, okay, whatever, I guess I'll lock in too then. But I never actually locked in.
I was coming off 4 of not terrible, but not my best races for sure.
We'd really been looking forward to state the whole season. That had kind of been our entire goal, and that was kind of leading up to sections was when I realized oh wait, we could actually do this.
So the race started, and then I started running real fast. And there was a lot of people, a lot of people.
But when we started running, I think the adrenaline was still going through all of us, throughout that whole race, because I don't remember feeling tired at all.
Hinckley is a really fun course, except for the first turn. The first turn sucks.
And I was running, it was 400, and then there's a turn, really sharp turn, and some guy grabbed the flagpole and slapped me in the freaking arm. That kind of hurt, but I just had to get good and run more, faster. Yeah, and I was worried at the mile and a half. I'm we're not going to state. There were so many Pine City kids and Holdingford and Northwest that were in front of us. And I was since when did Pine City get good?
Job August! Job August! Job Judah!
Less than 400 to go, and I hear someone coming up on me. I'm okay, this is not good. I don't feel like I have enough energy to outkick anybody, so I hope this is not Holdingford's number 1, and I hope I have enough energy to even place in the individual qualifier spot. But then I hear a familiar breathing that was pretty dang loud. I put my head down just a little bit and I do a little glance over to this side because he was on this side, and I see a little bit of Litchfield green. So Judah passed me, and I didn't have the energy to outkick him, but I didn't want to get passed by anyone else, so I just kind of stuck on him as long as I could. We went 3-4, super happy after that because, you know, we both individually qualified for sure. So we are both going to state. So Judah and I finished the race, right? We give each other like fist bumps, side hug, whatever we did, right? And we're just waiting to see who on our team will come in next. And we're waiting, and then up the top of the hill before the turn, I see the bleached braids
Of Jackson DeSmith.
We finished the race. I ran pretty good. I think I ran 17:17.
I kicked really early at the end of that race. I think I kicked with about like 1K left. And that carried me into the finish, passing a lot of people that I needed to pass for our team to get where we wanted to.
PR at a hilly course, just pretty much, I was passing people the whole time. Started like 12th, got all the way up to like 3rd.
It wasn't my fastest time, but yeah, I think I raced pretty well. I raced as well as I needed to.
And then he beat me by like 40 seconds. Then I beat a Pine City kid by 1 second. No, 0.5 seconds. And it was like, it was insane.
We start talking to the parents of us. They're like, yeah, Northwest probably won. And I think you guys beat Holdingford. But it's Pine City that we're not sure about because there were a lot of Pine City kids.
We thought Pine City might have beat us. So then we had to wait for like about an hour.
And they didn't upload the results till after they did awards. So we didn't know how we did until awards.
We all were just like so anxious just for the awards to start. That's all we wanted. We just wanted to hear what we got.
We'd go and do our cool down, our stretching, all of that. It was probably, I'd say 45 minutes after the race.
And we were standing there, they're going like, number 5th or like 6th place, New Hampshire. I don't know any of the teams that are second.
What?
August and Judah had both individually qualified, even if we didn't go as a team. So we were pretty happy based off of that, and Elsa had also qualified, and so we were ready for kind of either of the news because we didn't know for sure.
It's time for results. So we were all anxiously waiting. They did women, and it was time for the boys.
4th place goes to Pine City. 3rd place goes to Holdingford Upsala. Our 2nd place team winners for boys is the team of Litchfield.
They called our name, and it just felt like you just won gold uphill. That's what it felt like, to be honest with you.
Everybody started jumping and screaming. It was great. Coach started crying.
Felt pretty great to walk up there and get our flag, and we had finally achieved our goal that we set like months beforehand, which always feels great when you achieve a goal, like no matter what it is, especially when it's something you've been working towards for a long time.
I think everyone was super just so happy that we did it, and even our community, they gave us a lot of support for it too.
First team in 38 years from Litchfield to qualify for state cross country.
So we basically made it to team as a state. We made it to state as a team, and I was pretty hyped.
I'm sure you could probably put the picture of us all smiling there. I'm all cheesed up there.
With the video.
Yeah.
You're pretty jacked up in the video.
Oh
Like
yeah.
an idiot in the video.
It don't matter. It was awesome.
It was a fun bus ride back. We bumped Fiend for like 30 seconds, and then it got annoying.
It was fun. I think the way back was really fun. There's a lot of Among Us being played.
We kind of just chilled and we played Among Us. That was really fun. Among Us was fun. And I started rage quitting. Bro got imposter like 4 times in a row. It was weird. He was also the leader of the thing, so maybe it had something to do with that. Maybe he just like cheated. He hacked.
I don't think I enjoyed any part of the season more than coming down that final shoot. So, yeah.
Went to school the next day. Had it right here the entire day. Showing off my medal.
I have never seen Anton so happy about anything in my entire life.
I think I've only gotten like maybe 1 or 2 ribbons my whole life. But then that medal.
State.
No, we're not there yet. We're still at state practices. They're all pretty lame. They're like normal practice. And then state.
State was great. I think it's probably the most fun I'm gonna have at State for the next 3 years, just because we had like no pressure and everything that we did good at State was kind of just an added bonus.
We didn't even care how we placed. We were just happy to go.
I come to school again, fresh. Not really. We didn't dress up nice, did we?
No, we wore the shirts.
Yeah, we wore our state shirts. It said state participant, and then all of our names on the back. And then I wore my green cargo pants. Yeah, and then we got a walkthrough. That was pretty Sigma. We got to like walk through the schools with the band in behind us. We got to give all the kids the high fives. And I gave Mr. Olsen a high five.
Did the State send-off, walk through, a little awkward, but I like the t-shirt, so that was fun.
Yeah, and then we got on the party van with, it was all decorated and stuff with things. And then we got food in there too. It was pretty insane.
The van was great. They decorated the van. I ate a lot of snacks, played a lot of Brawl Stars.
And then we went to the elementary school. I heard, wash your hands at least 40 times. I'm like, can't be that bad. Second kid had a handful of grease. Anyway, we're on the way to state. What did we do? Did we play Brawl? No, we didn't really play Brawl Stars.
It was so laggy. We tried playing Fortnite.
Oh yeah, we tried playing Fortnite, but it wouldn't work. Then we kind of chilled. And then we got to the course, and I did not see Robert Matura. And that's all I have to say about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've arrived. We're at State. We're here. See you at the hotel.
The course was looking brutal, man. I was like, wow, I make a State, here's what I get.
It was just like this huge, because you go out, you go around this way, and then you go around this corner, and then over here twice, and then back.
Drove to the hotel. Hotel was cool. I like the hotel. Nothing special, but I'm kind of sad about the hot tubness out there. But we made do, as I will tell you guys later.
Anton, say hi to the vlog.
Hello. Look at this absolute one tripping.
There's no hot tub.
Are you serious?
Welcome.
Yo, this is sweet.
I like it. Smells like dookie.
What is that?
We open the door and it smells really bad. We look, Anton I think decides to look in the fridge, or maybe it was Jackson. Jackson looked in the fridge.
Someone opens the fridge, and was it just a single beer, or was it like half a case?
No, it was like 4 of them.
Oh my god.
It was like a Guinness and some Budweiser or something.
Cans of beer and lots of garlic knots in the fridge. We call up Coach, we're like, hey Coach, we need a new room. There's a bunch of crap in ours.
Got our new room cards?
That's not a number.
Bro, look at this, bro. Look at this hotel, bro.
Come over here real quick.
I thought I had it. Well, she's gonna come back and it's gonna be like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Take 2, we're trying this again. Oh my gosh, guys, look at this room.
This nice.
Way better.
Ah, very nice. What were the only like ones on 420 something? And then no one was. Oh yeah,
Judy
they were
never
across
down
the
the
hall.
hallway.
I think we wanted to be on. They wanted us to be on the same floor or something like that. And then we got in our rooms, and my room was pretty hype. I had Judah and Isaac and Edwin in it.
Probably the best part of going to the state was seeing Isaac drop the water bottles in the hallway. soon as we got there.
Isaac dropped his water bottles or the pack of water everywhere.
And then we get an SOS text from Dez, our assistant coach.
Shout out Des.
SOS, come help pick up water. So we're like, okay, we're gonna go help. Grayson, he thought the text was Judah. Grayson sends a response text saying, I'm coming, babe. He says that we all start dying laughing because we're like, Grayson, you called our assistant coach babe. He responds with, whoops, sorry, Des.
Okay, am I done now? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. And then we decided we wanted to go swimming. So we did that.
Ow, my hip. What are you doing, bro? What in it? Dude, selling. I mean, it's less than hot. Alright, where's the secret?
It's not like the pool's cold or warm.
We went in that pool. The pool's a little cold, you know what I'm saying? Might need to warm up. No hot tub in sight.
Made a couple TikToks.
We bring the boom! That's what we do!
Somebody put the chair in the pool.
Played football until some kids showed up and then we couldn't do it anymore, so we left. Then we went back and I hot tubbed with Judah.
Dude in the bathtub playing Fortnite.
Me and Grayson made our own hot tub. We sat in the bathtub and played Fortnite in our trunks. It was a great time for like an hour.
For like 2 hours, they're sitting in the bathtub playing Fortnite on their Switches. I'm like, you gotta put that in there. That's way too funny.
After we got all dried off from that, we went to Olive Garden, in which they said, no, too many other cross-country people here. You need to go back to the hotel, which was within walking distance, and wait for like an hour.
We probably played Brawl Stars when we got to the hotel for like an hour and a half. No, we played for 2 hours. And then we went to Olive Garden. They were full. So we went back. We played for probably another hour.
Judah,
don't sell
if you lose it, I'm coming in there banging on the freaking.
Get him, man, get him. Yes!
Yeah! Let's go! Oh my gosh, Nate is cracked!
Then we went back to Olive Garden. The Alfredo was so good. I drank water like a good person. Regret now, it's fine. Probably should have had the lemonade or the iced tea because it was really good. And I just drank other people's. Anyway.
Could you sit back down that chair so I'm actually talking to someone?
Yeah. And then we went back to the hotel. Played a lot more Brawl Stars.
And then we went over to Coach's room to surprise her with a birthday cake because it was her birthday.
But it was Coach's
I didn't
birthday.
eat it. No, I didn't eat it.
Did I? I don't even know if I ate it actually.
And then we watched My 600-Pound Life. No, it was 1,000-Pound Sisters. That's what it was.
Oh no, we watched that too.
No, this was later in the night. It was like you guys weren't there. It was like 11:30.
So we watched the same thing.
It was on TV at the same time, so it was funny though.
August and the other guys went back to their room, and Grayson, aka G-Dog, became Batman for like an hour.
Our hotel room got crazy. I hope Judah explains something.
I feel like I could do something great. The city's calling. This door doesn't. The wolf's trying to get out, Grayson. I guess I'll have to go around. Grayson, the clouds are calling you.
Bro, actually just left. Wait, he's the key.
He was just wilding out, and we eventually got to bed somewhere around 11.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened that night after that. And then we went to bed eventually, obviously, because we had to.
Slept in the next morning, kind of. It was only like 8:30.
You guys woke up at like 8.
Yeah, I know. I'm not happy about it. I don't know how I did that. Didn't take advantage.
They didn't go to bed till 12. We went to bed at 11.
We slept in though.
You didn't. No, you did not.
8.5 hours.
Because we went down to breakfast. Okay, we went down to breakfast at like 9.
Yeah.
And you guys were already done with breakfast, back in your rooms.
We woke up like 2 hours earlier than they did. Or we went to breakfast at 8. And they were still sleeping. And we ate our breakfast and we were back by like 8:30.
It's not breakfast, it's breakfast.
Breakfast.
No.
Breakfast.
Breakfast. There you go.
They ate our breakfast. And yeah, we went back to our room. I can bet you can imagine what we did. Played Brawl Stars.
Prayed?
Played. Okay, no, we played Brawl Stars for like an hour, and then all we heard, I just heard a on our door, and that was exactly what it sounded like too. And like, hey, do you guys want to come down to breakfast with us? Like, no, we already ate like an hour ago. Like, oh, still want to come? No. So then we played Brawl Stars for a while, and then and then you guys came to our room after that, and we played Brawl Stars again for another like hour and a half.
But we went to breakfast. Breakfast was pretty good. I had my oatmeal, like I do every day before a race.
And then we started getting ready, cleaning up our rooms, getting ready to go to the course.
We get back in the vans, we head down to state.
We went over there absurdly early, which I did not enjoy at all. I got to sit there and watch everyone die on the course I was going to have to die on in 3 hours' time for a while. You know, first time there, want to be a bit more prepared, didn't really know what we were doing, so yeah.
You shut up, this is my interview. And then it was kind of time for our race. And I thought it was going to be so fun because like it was state and there was like 1 billion people there. Oh, how I was very wrong.
I don't know where I've ever seen that many people except at like a concert or something, or like a sporting event, like a big one.
We did our own warm-ups.
Wandered around for like 2 hours. And then we got up on the line.
Warming up, coach was taking some pictures of us while we were warming up. I don't know if I remember that, but I do.
You know, got all the spikes on. Excited for our last one. I think the vibes were high just because
We were all just happy to be there. We weren't really trying to do much damage.
and I think that definitely helped me. It took a little pressure off because I honestly had no idea where I was going to go in this field. You know, even if you're in like 60th place in one of these races, it's such a stacked field that there's like 10 people for every 15 seconds. So you can make up ground pretty quickly.
Way more than 10
Way
people.
more than 10
15.
people. Yeah, I meant to say like 15.
There were like 15 people in 1 second.
15 feet. I don't even know what I was going to say. Whatever it was, we made it up.
I remember looking around one part and just trying to see where like Holdingford's #1 is and trying to see where Judah was. Judah was behind me, and I think Holdingford's 1 and 2 were both way up there.
And then about a half mile in, I was like, this sucks. This hurts really bad. And there was like, it's like the hills weren't stopping.
I came through the first mile in 60th with like a 5:12 on a very hilly course, which was absurd because I was like, oh, I'm gonna come through like 5:40. It's feeling a little slow. I'm all the way in the back. But also, I was feeling pretty good. So I was like, hey, just hold this. This is fine.
Here we go, August! Come on, August! Come on, Judah! Go, Jackson! Jump, Grayson! Jump, Sanders! Jump, Gabe!
Second mile, I passed a lot of people. I think I got like 15, 16, which was good. And I think it kind of helps when you're racing to be passing people, because sometimes it feels like you're hurting the most out of anybody in the entire race just because it's so bad. But if you are passing other people who are hurting worse, then, you know, you're like, oh, I can just go do that again.
and then Judah passed me with a mile left.
Like 2.1. Third mile was good. Kick was really solid. I got a few people. Maybe the kick wasn't that good, but it just felt good because there were a lot of people dying around me and just so many people in general. So yeah, no, it was raced really, really well.
It was a pretty off day for me. I didn't have a kick, and I got outkicked by so many people, and I was only 11 seconds behind Judah, but somehow 14 spots behind him.
Yes.
So that was crazy.
Ran really good and short. Hills didn't really get me that bad. Took them kind of soft the first lap, and I think that helped me later.
Course was extremely hard. Hopefully I run better next year. I was happy I broke 18 though.
That's like the worst I ever felt during a race was at state, because that course was terrible. So, yeah, I kind of ran. I beat Xander, because I'm insane.
And I was just ready to kind of go out there and give it what I had, which turns out actually wasn't a whole lot that day, because I did not perform that well. I did come in for a really good finish on my race. Came in pretty fast at the chute. So I'm happy about how that was.
And then I felt like the puke coming up, and then probably 20 feet before the finish line, I caught my foot, and I thought I puked right there, but I just kept going. I crossed the finish line, it was just straight puke. It was acidy puke too. I must have had Gatorade or something before.
And I got 23rd, which was all states, and then I had to go comfort Anton, who was in the injury time. So, yeah.
I was running the race. It sucked. That whole race sucked. I think I took second to last. No. I took 60th out of 160th.
156.
Yeah, 156th out of 160 people in the race.
156th out of 159 runners.
Oh, so I took third to last.
Yes, and Isaac finished right before you.
That's awesome. What did our first runner get? Wasn't that Judah? Judah was our first runner, right? Judah was the better.
Yeah, he got 23rd from Judah Allen and 37th from August.
Did he get All-State?
Never.
Augie, that's still 14 spaces.
It's better than 155 people in front of you.
Well,
what did I get? Oh, man.
It's because I didn't do any summer running.
Yeah, overall, just a great way to end the season as a team. And I'm really looking forward to next year where we can hopefully do some big things as a team because everyone's coming back.
No Brawl Stars next year.
No, we're definitely still going to play Brawl Stars next year.
No Brawl Stars at midnight next year.
Okay.
We kind of waited there for awards. Judah got some plaque thingy, or no, not plaque, some paper. Not really sure what it said. And then we went home. And I bet you can guess what we did on the way home for an hour and a half. We played Brawl Stars.
The Chick-fil-A that we went to, that was gas. But Julie went around the block, it looked like 2 times before we got into the parking lot. Couldn't figure out how to get into the parking lot. That was pretty funny. That was really funny.
And they spelled Judah's name Judo, like J-O-D-O.
J-U-D-O.
J-U-D-O.
Judah, how do you feel about this? Is this mine? Judo? I literally spelled it up there. Bro.
But he literally spelled his name to the people. I was there. He's like, they're like, how do you spell that? He goes, J-U-D-A-H. And then they give him a cup that said Judo. What the heck? Yeah. And then we got back in the van and played Brawl Stars again. And then I went home and played Fortnite, the new Fortnite season. The new Fortnite season came out, so that's what I did.
State was really fun this year.
Was it fun last year?
Is it going to be fun next year?
Yeah, it's going to be really fun. I'm going to come and watch you guys.
Coach, if you're watching, we should also stay the day after state. We should stay that night.
Why?
Because then we could have fun in the hotel after.
Only if we do well.
Yeah, if we get podium.
If we get
another
podium,
night in
or
the
even
hotel.
if we win, we're not going to school.
If we
next week.
win, yeah, if we win, I'm going to Jamaica.
We're gonna have a party.
Yeah.
A party with the whole town for the entire week. We're gonna have a town party, not a block party. It's gonna be an expanded
Yeah, no,
block
it's gonna be
party.
a festival. NXR. I didn't really know what to expect from NXR.
Me and Judah and Jackson, we spent, what was it, another week training still, because
God, yeah, I forgot about that.
we went down to NXR. And I remember we had our indoor marching band concert the 2 nights before, so we had to drive down to Sioux Falls the morning of NXR, which it was nice that we were the second to last open heat, but it sucked because it was still at like 10:30.
Hopefully next year we'll go down the day before.
It's gonna be indoor again. It's every year.
We woke up at like 4:30.
We went down, Evan picked me and Judah up. Rode down, I was in the back of a little 2-door. It was terrible.
So we get down there. That was also a really cool experience just because the environment was awesome.
It was massive. That's the first thing I got over. So many people, like a terrifying amount of people who also liked running, which was kind of cool, but at the same time kind of scary because 90% of them, like just going into it, I kind of was like, everyone here is better than me. And I was wrong about that.
It's a really flat course too, so it's a good way to end the season because it's like a PR, basically. I remember that race, it was unfortunate because Judah and Jackson were in one box over here and I was in one way over on the opposite side. So we started the race and probably 400 to 800 in. Judah's in front of me and he didn't even know that. I started off a little bit slower. I put in a little bit of a surge right around the mile mark.
I figured it would all be like super, super competitive, you know? But it was really the opposite. It was like the championship part, which I wasn't there for, was obviously really competitive because it's racing for the biggest meet of the year anywhere. Nationals. Call from Dad. Dad, get declined. The open things, dude, no one cared. It was absurd. There was this guy, I came through in a pretty quick mile time. You know that backstretch? Wait, no, it's the starting line. When you're going into your second lap. This kid's jumping up and hitting the flags with his head. And I'm like, dude, it actually pissed. Yes, he was in front of me. That was the worst part.
Yeah, basically just kind of held my spot for the entire race. I didn't see Judah the rest of that race, but he was right on my tail.
It was a really fun race. I guess I didn't really feel like I was going that fast.
You got me good like the second mile. I was like slowly catching up to you the third.
Yeah, I remember I didn't see you at all. Nope. But you were right behind me at the finish.
I didn't feel like I had a ton of motivation in the race. I don't know. Maybe it's the Litchfield jersey or something, man. But I just didn't feel like I was pushing it that hard, and then that kind of pisses me off because I felt really good physically.
I ran 16:33. Judah ran 16:34, so we both PR'd to end the season.
I PR'd that race 16:57.
Jackson finished like 50 something, but he broke 17.
Dog.
It's sort of just like, it felt like I was just doing like a workout in the summer. I guess the weather wasn't very nice, but it was a fun race.
But yeah, really chill. I really liked the little expo they did. The Nike bit. What was it? TCU Running. Yep, that. They had a bunch of the cool shoes. They had nothing I was willing to buy because it was all overpriced, especially in the Nike bit. I wanted that crew neck really bad. It was like $70. It's alright. I'm gonna get over it someday.
I went into the tent and bought a bag of kettle corn, and it was really good.
We got a lot of kettle corn, man. Jackson's kettle corn bag was something. We did not eat all the kettle corn, and believe me, we tried. We drove home. Wait, I didn't even talk about the race. Man, that sums up NXR as a whole. It's like, the important part is not even the race at NXR. It was just the whole vibe. It was awesome.
Just, what was your time at NXR?
It was like 16:33, went up too fast. It is what it is. State and NXR, it was just way more competitive than I was used to, and it was like, oh, I'm in 50th, but I went through in 5:07, 5:10, and yeah, I need to get used to maybe going a little slower at first mile, not panicking because I'm way back, which we will learn for next year.
Overall, just a fun way to end the season.
After the season ended, I didn't do NXR because I had surgery a week immediately after the season ended. My elbow used to, I can say that now. I can say that for sure. It used to cramp up. It would a nerve would catch on the bottom of my arm here, and it would like cramp up. It would they'd send just straight pain to me, and I would just fall a lot of times. Ooh, I'm gonna have to think about this one. Probably Chirpin' Sal at Annandale. I'm gonna have to say, yeah, that was really funny. Everybody was just happy that race. I feel like, because we tempoed that race, didn't we?
Yeah,
we were. We tempoed that race, and I still chirped him. I gotta do his mind. I'm telling you, his face he was happy, and then like the race was starting, and then he just like, I got into his mind so much, he just went, I'm scared, you know. I hope he sends me a DM on Instagram being like, hey, heard you were talking about me. This guy. I gotta do his head. How many medals is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, I'll say he is a really fast guy, but mentally I'm faster.
Glencoe was fun after I dropped out because everybody started blaming it on me, but it was all like a joke.
No way, that was your favorite memory.
No, it's not my favorite memory. It was just fun.
We had like a run where we just like, we went out for 5-ish miles and we just ran in a group and we talked about some really interesting things. Like we talked a lot about like religion and the election and just like, it was a very civil conversation and I really enjoyed it. And I don't know why that sticks out to me so much because we talked like during every practice, but that one specifically just sticks in my head.
All right, we're going. My favorite season memory was Fortnite in the bathtub with Grayson.
Playing Brawl Stars, or playing Fortnite with Judah in the bathtub.
The hotel stay was probably my favorite memory. All of us hanging out in the hotel room together.
It's definitely the Brawl Stars the day before state, just because we played. It was probably like 5 hours of it.
The pool before those people came in. That was the best part. When we were throwing my shoe around playing football.
We played like 2 plays. And
then the people came in. Or when Anton or Isaac jumped in the pool with the chair. And the TikTok. The TikTok was pretty fun.
TikTok was hype.
Favorite race? I'd have to say NXR. The course was fun. All the people there was fun. The atmosphere, the free stuff, that was pretty cool. Got some shoelaces and some stickers and a beanie.
Either your sections or that Annandale meet.
Maple Lake, just because that was my first varsity win ever, or conference, just because it was a really good race to boost my confidence in myself, because I just raced really well there when I didn't expect it to.
Tie between Annandale and sections.
DC, for sure, because I PR'd and I felt really good for some reason.
Definitely St. Cloud Cathedral. We had great weather for it. We had convinced Coach mostly to buy us crumble cookies if we did well, and we knew we were going to do well, so we were pretty hyped for that.
Probably state again. Hopefully to do something at state this year.
Winning state, probably, as an individual.
Next year, I'm looking forward to just having fun. Like, I want to do well, but I know that I won't do well if I don't have fun, so I'm just gonna go and give it what I've got and have the most fun I can next year.
I am excited to do it all again, honestly, and I'm excited to come in with more expectations at state and kind of have not getting there be the goal, but actually wanting to perform well at state. So, yeah.
What I'm looking forward to next year is probably just getting to race as a Litchfield Dragon in cross country one more year. It's gonna be a sad end to the year probably at NXR, and it's gonna sting a lot more because we finally got a good team and a good group of guys, and I'm just gonna be leaving it. I'm gonna be the only one leaving it. Hopefully we can podium or maybe do more at state next year as a team.
This is probably the best set of runners we've had. The most committed runners we've had in all of my seasons of running. It was like we were just working together in ways. Even when we weren't working, it didn't seem like we were working together. which happened a few times. We still managed to kind of get our act together and hold our line. Everybody just really knew what to do. Our girls didn't make state.
You can thank Abby for that one.
Oh yeah, didn't she like fake? I mean, did she like hurt herself? Like, no, wasn't it like she was running and she just like hurt herself? Or what happened? She tripped?
Stress fracture, I think.
Stress fracture.
She was running on shin splints.
You ever seen those like Be a Man videos? He says like stuff about women in those too. Yeah, we could thank Abby for the girls not going to state. And then she showed up to the state meet without a crutch or a boot and was walking just fine. So things don't add up. Abby, if you're watching this, I know you were faking it the whole time. Yeah, you. I can't wait to see you guys next year.
Yeah, I'm really excited for next year. It's gonna be a fun year.
It was a good season. We had fun. And I'm excited to not have to run that much for the next like 3 months.
Greatest cross country season I've ever
actually,
had. Good luck to all you guys next year. I love you all. Peace.
Nice.